What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. Hope everyone is doing well and you're not in the middle of a snowstorm like I am. I don't even know why I live here. I tried skiing one time. I almost died. Snowmobiling was okay, but you smell like a pile of exhaust. I don't know. I don't have any horses or a sleigh or anything, so I'm not really sure why I live here. It hurts my face. Why do I live somewhere where it hurts my face? That's the question. Anyways, I am doing the Who Is This spread. I'm on the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and we're gonna see what this person thinks, how this person feels, the action that they're going to take, and the advice. You guys also have some channeled music, and you guys have quite a few songs. So the first one is How You Gonna Act Like That by Tyrese. The second one is Dan and Shay, Tequila, which that's my favorite song. And Tony Braxton, He Wasn't Man Enough, and Genuine Differences. When you listen to all those songs, it's kind of different energy. For some of you guys, this is basically saying, like, you know, I don't know how you can act like I don't matter to you. One of them saying that she didn't even want the guy anyways. The other one is like talking about memories of someone that doesn't go away no matter what they do. There's something that always triggers a memory of them being together. And I think there's a lot of different scenarios for people out there, so we're going to see what the cards have to say. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, check out the About section of the channel for more information on how to do that. Let's see, how does this person think? Well, someone has a lot of anxiety. Someone still feels like they're attached to you, or there might be anxiety about attachment to another person. Someone could be working on themselves as well, because I'll show you. The bottom is the happy family, which could make someone mad, is basically how I see it. I feel like if someone were to take the steps towards someone else would get mad and be jealous, or this is kind of what's holding this back in general. But the top is the door to personal healing and happiness. You have anxiety and you have attachments. So it's like someone wants to go in a new direction, I feel like. Someone is kind of overthinking this, though, because someone's either so attached to them or they're so attached to you, and maybe they're not really sure how you feel about them. I think that this kind of fucked them up in the head, and they didn't really see that coming, I think. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this person went in another direction. They chose someone else, and now they're kind of regretting that. And for some other of you guys, you just cut someone off, and they're like, they don't understand how you could do that, but because they're so attached to you, basically. So they're thinking, like, overthinking at night by themselves, you know, not really sure what they should do. There's definitely still an attachment. Some of these people are getting over their attachment. 10 of Wands, the Sun, and the Lovers. The reason someone can't let this go is because it's a divine connection. You know, this is brought together by outside forces. There's an angel in the picture. Whatever you believe in. You know what I'm saying? There's people upstairs or not upstairs, kind of around, that have a hand in things when things are supposed to meant to be. But the problem is people's free will to do what they want to do. People make decisions sometimes based on lust or whatever looks better, or old attachments to old things, old people. They are not able to move on from that energy, or they bring it into the new connection. But I feel like for a lot of people they move to relationship and they're not over old things. So this could be something that's divinely guided, but at the same time, is there an attachment to this other person still, or are they attached to you? I think someone's figuring out who they're actually attached to. The anxiety card with the sun card, it could be, and you could be dealing with a Gemini as well, but this is a Leo. This is someone who knows the truth about things. This is someone who knows what makes them happy, I think that this person has a lot of anxiety because they just want to see their kids happy. That's their main focus, as much as they'd like to leave this conversation, leave the situation where they're really stressed out. They've got all these burdens on their own back. They're still carrying it around because they know that maybe there's some healing that they need to do on their own. They need to grow as a person to move forward into this either way. And there's not much they can do about it. They kind of feel like they're stuck. How this person feels, you have the Magician and the Mirror. You have the Thinking Woman. And you have the Garden and the Gates. So this person feels like you're staying in a situation, or they're staying in a situation that's kind of holding them back because that's what they're used to. This is something they've done a lot of, like most of their life. Someone also values another outside opinion. Maybe it's their mother, maybe it's something that they've been taught as a child. Other people in this can be kind of trying to manifest this and doing like mirror magic, or just kind of trying to manifest this in a certain way. But at the same time, I feel like when someone finally got the glimpse of themselves in the mirror and got the full picture, they ended up with their heart broken. So it's just like, the fact of the matter is, whether or not this was meant to be for some people, it still ended up in heartbreak, because maybe this person is thinking about another person from their past still. Maybe this person hasn't moved forward into this because they still have something from their past. I feel like someone's changing their mind. Someone is figuring out what it is that they want and moving into that energy, because it's whoever they think about all the time. It's the person that makes them genuinely happy. Some people that you're dealing with, water signs, are already in a committed connection. They're already in a relationship. I feel like, even though some of them are well aware that there is a divine connection with you, they're still unable to let go of the old situation that they're hanging on to. But at the same time, they're still pretty heartbroken. They do feel the sense of loss without you. I think that they think about you. They want to move towards you. They know that this is something that's meant to be now. And they know kind of the ins and outs of the situation, that they're probably in a situation that's holding themselves back. But at the same time, not letting it go. Maybe they feel like you need to let some things go. Maybe it's old past energy. For the action, you have caring connections, you have all tied up, you have fish chakra, archangel. I think that there's a couple different scenarios for one. For one, this is someone who's staying in another committed relationship that they are kind of bound to because that person has their heart. This is who they truly care about. For others of you, they feel like they might be stuck right now, but where their heart is with you. Someone could be wanting to bring you flowers or make you feel better, wanting you to know how much they care about you. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Libra. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer. The Cancer, I feel like, is the kind of tied up to something. Could be something to do with children. Could be really busy with children. I think that other people are just wanting things to be evened out. There could be a divorce that's relevant to some people. But I feel like this person does want to come in and tell you how they feel about you. But it's just kind of really immature feelings. I think that it's awkward for them to talk about their feelings sometimes, for whatever reason. But it's just something new. This could be a new beginning opportunity, but it was something that was really unexpected. That this person didn't expect to feel this type of loss without you in their life. This person didn't expect to have these feelings for you. And now they're kind of thinking about, you're kind of what makes them happy. Some of you guys are dealing with someone who could be creeping a little bit on social media or just kind of doing more research into the situation. But I feel like this is something they are well aware of, something you're well aware of. And there's some type of loss and regret here from the past because maybe they didn't give you the same things that you gave them. Maybe they didn't offer you a stable relationship. Maybe they didn't put the time and effort into this partnership the same way that you did, even though, there was a sense of attachment that might not have went away, or maybe they didn't realize how much they were attached to you until someone kind of made the decision to take a different opportunity. For some people, someone is kind of in this energy of making decisions, trying to balance their life out, get their finances in order, which I feel like is going to happen for them, but they're kind of going after their dreams. And for some people, it's like what they want and how they feel are two different directions. Someone could want someone in a physical way, but at the same time, when it comes down to love, it's a different direction. It's a different person, and someone's definitely holding on to someone from the past, still have these feelings, but it's like they're almost like they're fighting with themselves about this, about coming back in. Maybe because of an argument, maybe because there's baby mama drama, or maybe because someone's trying to work things out with their baby mama at this time, and that could resulted in some drama with this person because maybe they were working a lot, or saying that they wanted to, that they weren't, you know what I mean? Basically, I feel like someone didn't know, but then all of this drama kind of erupted in this situation because I feel like once someone's true emotions and feelings came out, it pissed somebody off because it wasn't them. I do see this energy of an Empress here, but I feel like there's some healing that needs to be done in this situation, something that needs to be worked out, something that needs to be talked about. And I think that someone is afraid that it's going to end up in a fight, that someone is just going to say that they have more than one option, because I see someone who knows what it is that they want, and someone who's kind of made the decision to wait for you to talk to them, because that's just kind of the energy that they're in. But they are obviously, watching, but still not really saying much about how they feel, even though for some people they have made a decision to be on their own. They want to build themselves up at this time, and other people are getting themselves out of a situation where, the wrong type of attention was brought to this. Someone could have been overthinking this a lot about whether or not they want to walk away. And I feel like someone does want to come back in with new energy, even though they walked away in the past, and give something equally to this person because they know that this is their soulmate. And someone's really stressed out about this because they think that there's been a lot of things that have happened in the situation where someone ended up getting hurt, and maybe they feel like they can't trust you, or vice versa, even though the love is still here. They're not really voicing that out loud at this time for whatever reason. Definitely energy of still holding on to you, but also still juggling some things, whether it's two people, two jobs. There definitely is this Empress energy here. That's really the only one that, they're kind of above all queens. They are the ones who have mastered themselves enough to stand in that power and be who they are unapologetically. And, maybe someone doesn't feel like they're good enough, or someone feels like they need to have a certain amount of money in their bank account to come towards you. I think that someone is trying to make the decision about what they want, and they want to rebuild this trust, or just know that, you know, who they want is you, but maybe there's some kind of loose ends or things that need to be figured out. I think trust needs to be established. I think that maybe you guys need to spend some time getting to know each other, for one. Let go of old attachments for some of you. Some people are going to be telling you that they consider you to be their family. They want to work this out with you because, you know, they this is something that's a big deal to them. They want this to work out. There also is someone that, you know, someone's kind of been waiting for, but the deception in this reconciliation is that this person doesn't really love you in that way. This person just kind of wants some sex. So they might come back in and sound really good, but they still haven't released someone from their past. There's a need to pay attention to people's intentions. You know, the red flags that are there when people try to come back in, because what someone's not telling you is the real reason that they're coming back in, and that they were kind of separated from someone, but they haven't let them go. Another person just kind of is in this playful energy. You know, they're saying it's important to practice your affirmations, your prayers. Affirmations and visualizations help bring you together, that you're manifesting and you're saying the right affirmations to bring the right type of energy to you, because there's still some fuckboy energy that's kind of lingering around, you know, and even though I feel like the divine is working on them, they're still kind of the same person. But it's important to stay optimistic, and so that you can bring the optimistic energy in towards you, instead of, you know, taking action based on impulse or like passion, because that's not really what some of the water signs are going for right now. They're not just interested in a hookup or a late night sex, you know, a booty call type shit. They're on some grown energy where they want something committed, they want something solid, you know, a partnership type thing. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys. I hope that you have a good weekend. Bye.